Hello friends, welcome to the Wonder Who channel. My name is Naja. If you're interested in gardening, cooking, conversation, and cozy content, then consider me a new friend. In today's video, I'm going to show you my realistic kitchen reorder, what I moved and why. Thank you so much for being here and watching.
This is my project. This is some metal racks, and I want to make it where I have all of my kitchen appliances, which are taking up cabinet space in the kitchen, to be put here. But I also need to have space for all of my canning supplies. So I am going to need to figure out a way to put all of my little kitchen appliances and any of the storage containers, things like that that I'm not using on a consistent basis. I think I need to put it in here. I have 2 tote areas, spaces left that are not full of anything. So I think I'm gonna put some of that stuff in here because I know I haven't used it in a while, and maybe revisit it in 4 to 6 months. And if I'm really not using it, just get rid of it or donate it. Okay, these are some places I've got appliances: microwave, dehydrator. Got some appliances right here. I've got some appliances right here. I've got some appliances in here. Instant pots, bread machine, food processor, Vitamix, and then I've got just food just thrown in here. And I'd like to have it more organized. So that's the plan. How long it takes is how long it takes, but that's the plan. Stay tuned. Okay, interim update. So I've removed all of the small appliances out of here and some other knickknacks. I removed things from up underneath this stand. I think it's wise to keep my toaster. And then I removed items from here. And finally, I removed my mixer from out of here. So let me show you what it's starting to look like out in the garage. All right, this is what it's looking like out in the garage. So this is going to basically be what I envision as like a holding station or warehouse of my small appliances and some other bulky items. There was a lot of jars on these shelves, empty jars for storage. I still have a few right here, but I think I'm going to figure out what to do with those. I might put those in a tote. And then some of the stuff that was on the shelf is right here now. So what I'm also thinking for some of the bigger items that I have that I can't fit on the shelves, for instance, probably some of those pots or whatever, I am going to remove all this food, which I've always hoped to put in the house. And now that I have the space, I can put it in the house. So then I can remember to use it, because this activity is also a cost savings move as well. So I can use what I have here. Hey, of course you would want to come and go outside while I am working. Hold on, let me let you out. Okay, looks so much better. So we are back in action from break. I just want to recognize that I have a lot of food, and I'm very grateful to see that I have it. But I've got some work to do in these cabinets so that I can use it. You know, there's a lot, and I'm already working on pulling stuff out. What I'm doing is pulling stuff out and deciding where I want to put stuff on the shelves. Why do I have certain things on the shelves on the lower level when I'm not using them? Should I be using them, or should I just make note of what they are and plan on using them as I go through all of the stuff that I have? But nonetheless, I am going to be moving some things that I have on the upper shelves to the bottom shelves, because I know that I get on a step ladder and look for them or go grab them. So I'm not going to be working against myself and making things hard. The world outside already make things hard on you, and I want to make my home, my refuge, a place where things are just a little bit easier. If you know, you know. All right, here we go.
So right here I come to a realization. I'm talking through that I buy a lot of Alfredo sauce because it's something that the guys really like to eat. And for some reason I've always put it on a second shelf, pushed it all the way to the back of that second shelf. So if it's something that I'm going to be using on an almost weekly basis, does it really make sense for me? Is it kind for myself? Is it self-care for myself to leave it up on that second shelf pushed back? Or should I move it down where it's easier for me to grab and take care of myself in that way?
What I'm going to do is just run through all of this, see how much I get done. I'll come back and give you an interim update. So what I'm doing right now is looking for all of my vegan, vegetarian products that I keep, and keeping them in one spot will probably help me, like the Vital Wheat gluten flour. I've got a little bit open here, and then I got this new package, thankfully I haven't opened. More than enough nutritional yeast, so I'm gonna put that up there. It looks like I also have some other vegan type things, or vegan plant-based items to help me make things taste more like conventional food. So I've got some methyl cellulose that I never opened. I think I've got some lactic acid somewhere that's out of beets. I got some xanthan gum, I've got some rice flour, I've got some tapioca flour. So yeah, I've got quite a few things that I had all these good intentions of making things with, but I never got around to it. So let me see if I can find those and I can get all of those in one spot. So if I do become inspired to make something, everything will be in one place. And I know I've seen it. Unless I took it out. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this Vital Wheat gluten from Bob's Red Mill in this package. It's only like a tablespoon or two, maybe a quarter of a cup. It just doesn't make sense to have both packages. I mean, it's my stuff, so. I guess I need to work on getting some, either some chickpea patties made or some vegan deli meat, or both. Who knows? I also like to use the Vital Wheat gluten flour for when I'm making pizza dough and things like that, to add just a little bit, or I'm making like a Dutch oven bread. And I also found these dates in there, and I found some unopened almond butter. So that sounds like, to me, that's going to be some date and almond butter treats. Yeah, I don't know. I just got stuff everywhere. You know what? Take it out of these containers, because I don't know if. So I don't know if I'm going to use these back up in the shelves, or if I'm going to use them underneath. So I'm going to keep them in the kitchen, but take all of my stuff out of them so I can see what I'm doing. Aha. Yeah, so I need to get back on making sprouts. Look at this. I have a whole bag of couscous because I had a moment where I wanted couscous and I ordered it. Got some sesame seeds I've never opened. And this is what I was looking for. I was looking for the lactic acid from Druid's Grove. I got that on. So that helps make things a bit sour tasty. So if I'm using like tofu or something to make a quick sour cream, I can add a little bit of this to help make it sour, or more sour, and sounds good. So I just need to get back on the cooking game again and again and again. I'm just so grateful to God for the abundance that I had at the time that I purchased these, and appreciating it now, and I need to use it. Well, I need to see how far I can get today. I really want to get it done, but I still have other responsibilities. I need to clean this kitchen. I've got some freeze-dried stuff I need to process, term storage. So I just got a lot of things that I want to get done, but I got started on this project. Feel good about it. But yeah, let me get to starting dinner and continue to work on this, and I'll get back with you. Okay, we are back. Took a little break and gotten a little cold. It's getting later on in the evening, and watching YouTube videos and getting ideas of other projects. So I need to make something for dinner, and I am going to thank previous me or past Naja, because I'm going to make the guys some packaged dirty rice mix, and I have some ground beef in the fall freeze in the fridge outside in the garage. So I'm going to get that started, and then I'm going to proceed with continuing to organize until I get tired. we have made progress. This looks incredible. It makes sense to me right now. I've still got quite a bit to go, but I can see what I have. And then all the way up there, I've got some vegan tuna that I bought at a liquidator store, and I really enjoyed it, but it's been in the garage, and not seeing it has caused me not to enjoy it frequently. So I'm looking forward to having some vegan tuna sandwiches on some homemade Dutch oven bread really soon. But yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is looking really, really good. I'm just grateful for all that I have. Just all of this, and I'm going to use it. I've actually got some things that I have dehydrated a time ago, and I'm wondering if I could freshen those up by freeze drying them. I found some limes and some lemons that have gone dark. But yeah, this is the progress thus far, and I'm very grateful for it. It's a lot. I still got a lot over here, but just try to remember I've got room to put stuff in my bottom cabinets. So I'm just thinking of a plan on how I'm going to use those things. And we'll just go from there. I'm going to go take a bit of a break because I'm hungry. And I'm going to eat this granola. I've got a little bit of soy yogurt left. It'll make me a quick parfait and just sit and take a breath. So take a look at this. I got way too much sprouts that I need to use. This is hilarious. So note to self, need to make some sprouts very soon. When I got my freeze dryer, I think one of the first things I included with freeze drying things was some orange. I love dehydrated orange slices. This may not work. I love dehydrated orange slices, like in my tea and things like that. So I was like, well, why not? And I do have to say I like the texture better freeze dried, and they don't turn that unpleasant brown color like dehydrated fruit does. Not quite sure why doing all of this reorganization matters. I do acknowledge that I am bored. I am currently unemployed, and my full-time job right now is to find a job. But I can't do that for 40 hours a week. So I am doing other things as well, such as taking a certification course. So this is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. And something in my heart or my mind believes that I am working to get myself put back together for when that next job comes, hopefully remote. That I'll have some systems back in place and be ready to go, hit the ground running pretty quickly. So I'll check in with you again in a little bit. I am down here now. In the bottom cabinets. There are a few little stains
in the bottom here, and I'm going to run the vacuum down here as well. So I am going to be sitting on the floor for quite some time once I get everything situated and tidied up, and try to figure out how to get things going. So where I'm at now, I am dealing with the beans in the bags, the beans in the jars. So I think what I'm going to do is, because I have bucket storage for my long-term storage for beans and grains and other things, I'm going to go and look into those buckets and see if I can place some of these back into some of those bags. I know all of them have not been sealed by me yet in Mylar bags, so I think what is the best thing to do to minimize these jars and to make sure that these things are accounted for a little better is to put them back in bags. I have plenty of beans that I've pressure canned that is in a storage closet, so I don't need all of these beans in jars to be sitting here. It's just like double space or triple space, because I have the dried beans here in the jars in the kitchen cabinets. I have pressure canned beans, and then I have beans in my long-term bucket storage. So it just doesn't make sense to have them all over the place. Now I do believe the things that I have not canned would be like the red lentils, the brown lentils, the beluga lentils. So those don't get canned because they probably would turn into mush, and they cook way faster than standard beans. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is to move some of these items from these jars and put them back in long-term bucket storage. All right, so here we are with update. We're gonna call this the final product. There's a few things that are lingering, and right now I'm satisfied. Here on the bottom, I had appliances, small appliances. I don't have them down here anymore. So I've got just some different products. So like quick to access, and then a lot of the stuff that was up there that I don't necessarily reach for a lot, but it has reminded me I've got a lot of good things here. So got like sauces and dressings and things like that. Got some crackers, lots of cake mixes. So need to do something with that. Make some cake mix cookies or some bundt cake, easy bundt cake. But yeah, this is like the overflow. And then this is my other rice products, so jasmine rice and calrose rice. And then this is some of my ingredients when I make some different Asian dishes. So like for japchae and gimbap and sushi and spring rolls and things like that. So yeah, and then that protein waffle pancake mix, I definitely need to use that and bulk cook some waffles with that. But the next step is to clean out these freezers that I have. I've got a upright freezer. I've got a freezer right here. And then I've got a freezer in the fridge that we own, the bottom part. So yeah, I've still got some
other things to just tidy up, but I feel good about this, and I'm going to consider this project accomplished.
Hey friends, thank you for watching today's video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you are a new subscriber, please remember to hit the notification bell so that you can be alerted when a new video is posted. And friends, I've got some things to tell you like always. I hope today is the goodest of your good days, and may everything fall into place for you. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you again soon.